Another team who got absolutely buried at the weekend was Manchester United. They got pumped 3-0 by Bournemouth. Jace, I watched the game with Gabby. We've done the game day phone-in. Pathetic performance from them. One of the worst performances I've ever seen. Like, it could have been 4 or 5. Bournemouth were absolutely fantastic.
What does it say about Chelsea? We got beat by them midweek. That hurts. Even that. The Bournemouth can go there. Because I fancy we'd get something against United. I know. And that you go, how's that happen? Have we gone and get second half? We were terrible. I mean,
Well, let's go to Richard, who's a Man United fan. All right, Rich.
All right, Rich.
Richie. Rich.
Hi, can you hear me? Sorry about that.
Yeah. All right, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you guys?
Yeah, good. Look, Ten Hag having a bit of a nightmare. That weekend action against Bournemouth was unacceptable, really.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm going against the grain. I still think we should be Ten Hag in firmly. We need time. There's no point getting rid of the manager. The players are not good enough. It's as simple as that. And then you put those players on the field. They're the ones that have to give the effort.
No, but they're good enough to beat Bournemouth.
Okay, well, they didn't though, did they?
Well, I know, but so what? So you can't tell me the talent that they had on display is not good enough to win that game. So why are they not winning that game? What's the problem there? What is going on? Because you can't tell me that Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho, Anthony, Martial, Maguire, who's just got Player of the Month, Onana.
Onana's no good. Onana's no good. We made a mistake with getting rid of De Gea, in my opinion. I think we should have been a bit more patient, maybe scout the market for someone better than Onana. We're so obsessed with, and I'm talking about teams with goalkeepers playing from the back, and we're missing out on, a capable goalkeeper. I know De Gea made some mistakes over the years, but he saved us a lot more. Look, some people are Ten Hag out. I'm Ten Hag in. I think we need more time. I think we need to go back to the days of giving the managers a few seasons. It's going to take a while to get rid of some of these players. I know you said there's some of them, there's talent there, but there's also some bang average players. McTominay, yes, he's scoring goals. Yes, he's doing okay, but he's plugging a gap where we really need progressive midfielders in the midfield. Players that can hold on to the ball and pass the ball. McTominay is not that great in my opinion. He scored a few goals. Okay, great, but as you can see on Saturday, when he's having a bad game, it's really bad, and it shows what we're lacking in there. So for me, give Ten Hag more time, more transfer windows, in my opinion. He's going to get some signings wrong. Fair enough, Anthony wasn't great, or he's not been great. He may be able to turn it around. You've got to give these players time to adjust to the Premier League. He's been in there a season and a half. He could come good next season for all I know. But I'm not convinced with the players that we currently have on there. Martial, I've waited so long. Rashford, for me, is a very good player. He's not world class, but he lacks that high level football IQ. Apart from Bruno, I'm really struggling, and actually Maguire as well. He went through a bad form, but he's come back to some of his best recently. Apart from 2 or 3 key players, a lot of them need to go, and that's the harsh reality. And we need to give Ten Hag time where he can eventually create a team in his image. You'll see players like Maine who come through, and probably a few other younger players come through, and he'll probably get a few more signings right, and then we'll see. But we have to go through these growing pains, just like Chelsea. They're going through their problems at the moment as well. Patience. We can't do it all in one. It's just the way it is. All of this sacking the manager after 6 or 7 months just doesn't make sense. They're just throwing money away, paying all these monies to managers and then sacking them after 6 or 7 months. They're not getting relegated, unfortunately. I know it's a big money game. There's a lot that's been put on the line, but essentially you've got to give it time to work. Give it a timeline. 3 years, 6 months is not going to do nothing. So as a Man United fan,
yeah, but Ten Hag's been there 18 months.
All right, and then give him another 12. Then I'm saying this second look. When he was first signed, I said to my brother, look, we need to give him enough time. He was above my expectations in the first season. 2 finals, we won 1, and a good run in Europe. All right, fair enough.
But there needs to be progression, though, Rich. They have to have progression. Last season was a good season, but there was still things that weren't right. But then this season's been a million miles away from what you were.
And I can guarantee maybe in the 30. Look at Klopp. Klopp, the good thing about Klopp when he had it, there was a lot of draws in his first few years, if I can recall correctly. But at the end of the day, and he got to a final, he didn't even win any finals. He kept losing finals. He had a bad record at first. But they gave him time. We're having a bad second season syndrome. Don't throw the towel in just yet. Give him time. Let's see what the third season does. I'd rather we give him 2 or 3 years than get another manager in straight away with the same set of players, because these guys are not good enough. Luke Shaw's another key player. Apart from them, Shaw, Maguire and Bruno, I'm struggling for anyone else. And obviously we've got a young boy, Hoyland, which we need to give time to, but we need to give the manager time. That's my mantra. Give him time.
Do you know what? Tomorrow night's a big night for United. They're relying on other results than your snookers, right? But it's a massive game at home to Bayern Munich. Massive game. You know, that's...
We're going to get beat, in my opinion.
You never know. You would have thought that, from what we've seen, it's going to be a big ask.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.